Isak was born in 2010. We had no indication that he was poorly, and I was just changing him, and I thought he hadn't eaten very much, but he had a huge round belly, and I thought that was really odd, but didn't think much of it. They asked if a paediatrician can come and have a look at him, because I think they were worried about a chest infection. Literally 2 minutes later, we were running down the corridor to neonatal, and was met by a doctor and a nurse who said, "We were just going to come and get you. Let's go into this side room," the dreaded side room, and you know that there's something very wrong.
Everything goes through your mind. You're not really too sure, what to expect. I suppose you sort of expect the worst.
They had contacted the Evelina. There was already a retrieval team coming. Nurses weren't sure he was going to survive it.
He was in the PICU ward by that time.
And I remember sitting looking around and thinking, we've been brought into a private hospital. This is not NHS. They came up with a diagnosis of dilated cardiomyopathy, which is just the heart is enlarged and weak. Hence, he had a very enlarged liver. At that point, he had 12 infusions, and it was heart medication, extremely high doses of diuretics, and then he looked like he was covered in little cotton sheets. It was just paper-thin folds, his skin. He lost quite a lot of weight.
I think that's the thing that was really, really difficult, because you are completely helpless and there's absolutely nothing you can do.
The morning nurse had come, and I saw a little diary with his name on. And she said, "Oh, we started a diary, we write a diary to every child of everything that happens in a day." But they write it, they've written it to Isak. And it took me a good 3 days to read it without crying. It's the most wonderful things. All in all, we were in Evelina for 2 weeks.
They structure it that you move from one end of the ward to the other, and we joked that at the end they must have a sort of slide that you jump off to get down into the car park, because once you're at the far end, you're doing okay and you can leave. So we slowly moved beds along, and we knew that
rubbish chutes. We have done the craziest thing to raise money for Evelina. I've abseiled down Guy's Tower, and I'm petrified of heights. But you just want to help, because he wouldn't be alive if we didn't have him.
You've been helpless for such a long time and not been able to do anything, and now it's time to try and do something. You want to have the best for your sick child, and walking in there, I realised immediately it was just a different sort of level.
It's a wonderful place. Everybody is just, they're fantastic.